Okay, so in this video, we will see one Python interview question. This is very basically important question, normally asked in the Python interview round. So the question is, can we create a set of lists in Python? Or the question can be, can you use list as a dictionary keys in Python? So let's focus on the first one. The second one will be similar. So can we create a set of lists in Python? So basically you need to create a set, but the element is list. So can you do that? So if your answer is yes, explain why. If your answer is no, explain why. So let's try that. So I have, let me comment this one. Right. So I have written a sample code. I am trying to create a set having list because the question says, can we create a set of list? So I am trying to create. If it will create, I should get successfully created. If it is not create, I should get error. All right. So let me run that. So you could see I am getting an error, unhashable type list. So basically the answer is no. So when someone asks, can you create a set of lists in Python? So the answer is no. Now let's try to understand the reason why you can't create a set. Why you can't create a set having list? Because whenever you need to create a set, the element inside the set should be sorry, should be hashable. So what does it mean by hashable? Like whenever the element, so this is one element, this first list is one element, right? Second list is another element, third list is another element. So when you create a set, the element inside the set should be hashable, because if you see the error, it is mentioned unhashable type list. So what does it mean by hashable? When we say hashable type, what does it mean? Hashable type means, can you implement a hash function or hash method on this list? Can you calculate a hash value basically? So we have a hash function. So hashable type means, if if there is any element on which you can apply the hash function, then you can put inside the set, otherwise you can't. So does it mean you can't run a hash function on the list? So the answer is yes, you can't. So let's try that. So I have another code. So now what we are trying to do is, we are trying, because here we have understand, okay, the answer is no, we can't create a set of list in Python. And why answer is no? Because the element inside the set should be of hashable. That's why we are getting unhashable type list. Okay, what is hashable? Hashable means like any element you should able to perform a hash function. So does it mean you can't perform the hash function on the list? So the answer is yes, you can't perform. So let's try that. So this is a hash function. I am trying to calculate a hash of a list. Right. So let me run that. You could see this is the above error, the earlier code. This is the second code. In the second code itself, I am getting the unhashable type list. So basically, what list is doing, when it is trying to store this element, it is calculating the hash, right? It is calculating the hash. And when calculating the hash, it failed. That's why you can't create a set of list, because even if you give that, internally it's trying to create a hash to store that, right? And let's understand. So whenever you create any element, either you create an array, either you create a dictionary, either you create a tuple, either you create a set, right? Anyhow, this is going to be stored somewhere in memory, right? So let's suppose I create 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Or let me create a set, duplicate. Let me create a set of just type 1 2 3 4, right? So this, because this set you can't create, right? But this set, you, this is the actual set, because you can And okay, why you are able to create this set 1 2 3 4? Because you can run a hash function on the, so you can see I can uh, second, I can run a hash on one. You could see I am getting, I'm able to run a hash method, right? Okay, but why set is running a hash method, right? Why set is running a hash method? Because we have a list is also storing into the memory. So why can't just set store into memory? Because when you create a list, you did not get any errors. Such when you create an array, so let's suppose you are creating an array 1 2 3 4, right? This is getting stored into the memory, right? But when you creating a set, why can't it unable to store into the memory? Why it is unnecessary creating a hash value? Just store into the memory, right? So the answer is why it can't store as is memory. Because on the set you can do the lookup in O of 1. So as an example, if you have a set 1 2 3 4, if I have to check whether my integer 2 in example set, so 2 is here, is it going to check element by element? Is it going to check first this element, then this element, then this element? So the answer is no. It is directly going to check this element and it is going to return true. Basically, instead of one instead of two operation, it is taking of one operation. If it is a list, let's suppose if it is a list 1 2 3 4, and if I check, okay, 2 in list, this is also written true. 2 in list, this is also written true. But how much operation it is going to take? It is going to take O of 2, because it is going to check first element, then it is going to check the second element. Okay, we understand that, we know, because we can do the lookup in O1 type in a set in a dictionary as well. Okay, uh, then how he is able to do the lookup? How is it's able to do the lookup? Because to do the lookup, let's suppose you have 1 2 3 4. So what, uh, like, anything you are going to create, either array or set, it is going to store into memory. So let's suppose you created a set 1 2 3 4. This is a values, this is a memory. Let me take a cursor. So this is a memory, right? And here these elements are going to be stored. So 1 is stored here, 2 is stored here, 3 is stored here, 4 is stored here, right? So now you can question, okay, why it is not storing into the order? Why 1 is not storing into the index 0? Why 2 is not storing into the index 1? As of now, just think like it is unordered, and it is going to store anywhere. It is going to store 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, right? So now when you are doing, okay, whether 3 in set or not, what it is doing is, because this is a memory, and we know set is doing a lookup in O1. Otherwise, if we have to check whether 3 is in memory, what we have to do? We have to check on index 0, we have to check on index 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to check all the indexes, right? Which is not O1. Then how internally set is checking in O1, which list is not able to do, right? So what it did is, because to find an element to do the lookup, we should know the address, right? We should know the address. We should know this 3 exists on index 4. We should know that. And how set is able to identify without iterating, without checking the value, how set is able to identify the index? So what set will do is, as soon as you check, okay, as soon as you want to store this element, or you want to check whether 3 is in the set or not, so what it will do, it is going to find a hash value of 3, right? So once it is going to find a hash value of 3, from that hash value it will able to find the index. So from hash value it will find the index. So now it know the index, right? Or you can say the memory location. So if it is know the memory location, why it should travel all the way, right? first it will create a hash. First it will create a hash. As soon as it create a hash, it will able to find a memory location, and if it is able to find a memory location, then it will check, all right, the particular element. All right. So okay, so the question is, can we create a set of lists in Python? So the answer is no. Why we can't? Because for a set, all the elements should be hashable, all right? And list is not hashable. And what is hashable? Hashable means you should able to apply the hash function. So on the list, you can't apply the hash function because list is like mutable. Like you can change that, all right? Uh, then like why we need to, why set is trying to perform a hash function? Because on the set we generally perform the O1 lookup, right? So to perform O1 lookup, set is trying to find a location of that element. And how it's trying to find a location of the element? By calculating the hash function, and from the hash function it is calculating the memory location. All right. Now the second question is, can you use a list as a dictionary in key as keys in Python? So the answer is no, because similarly, when you create a dictionary, right? When you create a dictionary, the key is key. We usually do the lookup with the keys as well, right? Whether just like dict dot get, and you will give the key, and it is able to do the lookup in O1, right? So how is able to do the lookup in O1? Because for when it's stored into the memory, for that particular key, it is it is calculating the hash, and from that hash it is like finding a memory location. And it's the same thing it is mentioned here. How are dictionary implemented in C Python? So if you see, dictionary work by computing a hash code for each key, right? So they will try to find a hash code using the hash function, uh, and from that hash function it is used to calculate a location in an internal array, right? As I told you, this is my array, but where that 3 is going to be stored, it needs the location. And how it is find the location? First it will find a hash. From that hash it is calculate the location. The same way dictionary is going to work. The hash code is used to calculate a location in an internal array, right? Okay, now you can cross question. Okay, we are storing a set in such a way, does it mean we are wasting a memory? Because we consume 7 spaces, but within 7 spaces we are storing only 4 elements. Does it mean we are wasting the memory? So the answer is yes. So let's find that. So okay, so let's try for the dictionary as well, whether we will get an error for the dictionary. So I am trying to create a dictionary where the key is list. All right. So let me try that. So you could see from the dictionary as well, I am getting the same error, because for the dictionary, on the dictionary, we generally do the O1 lookup. And how the O1 lookup is going to perform? Because for the key, like to do the lookup is only on the key. And to do the lookup, you should know in O1 lookup, you should know the address. To find address, you will calculate the hash. And if it is a list, because list is immutable, you can't calculate a hash. Okay. Now, as I told you, because it is going to be stored anywhere, right? Does it mean you are wasting the memory? So answer is yes. So let's find that. So I created a sample code. I am storing one four element, 1 2 3 4 in a list. I am storing same 4 element in a set, because 1 2 3 4, if it is a list, it is just taking 4 spaces. But the set might take 6 spaces, 8 spaces, 9 spaces. We don't know, right? So let's find that. So you could see size of my list is 88. Size of my list is 88, but size of my set is 216. So you can You can say this is a kind of a trade-off in computer. If you need faster, then you can use set. If you want to save some memory, then you can use list, right? Because now we have like check also that, because uh, set is storing at random locations, right? Because whatever the hash, from that hash, whatever the value is going to come, it is going to store at that location, right? So that's why it is taking a huge memory, even like close to 3x, right? Or you can say 2.5x of that memory. So that's it, like basically very important interview question. You can read from here as well. How a dictionary implemented in say Python. Right, and whatever I have told you, everything is mentioned here. Mm, for each key they are calculating hash, and hash could be any number, right? And from that hash they are trying to find a location into a memory, and then they can easily do the lookup in a constant time, right? Same way the set, because for the set as well you can do the lookup into the over time. So that's it. That's the end of the video, and it's a very basically important question. uh, Maybe some people can answer in yes or no, but if someone they ask, okay, explain me in detail, right, then you should able to explain. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of the video, and thank you.